everyone, welcome or welcome back to Jen's Hangout. If you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you're returning, I love you guys so much, you know that. What's going on today? We have the RBSG Season 5, Episode 10. This month is 10. Wow, because it's November. Whew, I hope you guys are having a great Thanksgiving, because this goes up on Thanksgiving. Anyway, so, we are doing something a little bit different. If you don't know what RBSG is, it's the Random Beauty Support Group. And this month, we decided, this month and next month are going to be a little bit different from what our normal routine is. If you follow us, our normal routine is each month, one of us gets a word chosen, and then we come up with what we would like you guys to do, or, you know, whatever, for that particular word. This month we chose 2 words. We don't have a particular person, so it's not anybody's particular month. And so Tish just showed 2 words. By the way, the playlist will be linked and listed down below. Please go check out all the other lovely ladies. We do love doing this, and we work hard at it. So she chose for this month 2 words, and we can choose which word we want. And then for our word, we come up with our own inspiration for that word, which we'll explain, obviously. So the words were bold and balanced, or bold and balance. So I'm going to pick balance. Why? Because I always do bold stuff. You guys are always seeing me do bold stuff. Whether it's a special effects look or collab looks, any of that kind of stuff. I'm always doing crazy wild stuff. Even in my regular makeup, I am not afraid to go out with crazy makeup all over my face. It's my creative expression. So for balance, you got to have balance to the creative craziness, right? So I'm going to do my basic face. I have my foundation on, if you want to call it a foundation. This is the CoverGirl BB Cream for Oily Skin. This is in 520, which is light, which is my winter shade. And it's not too far off, because I didn't spend much time in the sun this year. But anyways, so I thought I would do a really balanced, just kind of an everyday-ish look, but still nice since it's Thanksgiving, right? We don't always have to be all glitz and glam for the holidays. There has to be some kind of happy medium there, especially if you're the one that's in the kitchen cooking. Stuff's gonna just melt off your face. Because I don't know about y'all, but when I get to cooking, it gets hot in there. So, like I said, I have my foundation on. I'm going to do my very basic cream, blush, and bronzers. Well, contour. I'm almost out. I'm going to have to buy some more. Joe got me these to try, and I freaking love them. This is a cool toned contour, which if you have olive skin is a must, right? Well, I have olive skin, but on the light to medium side, right? So this is in fair light, but it works really well for my contour. So I just kind of, I don't go directly in the hollows, but I go in the hollows. And then I fill in my hair holes, because we need some magic to show off the fact that my hair's falling out. Don't mind my messy bun today. It is like very extra messy. Probably because I washed my hair last night. So my hair's a little bit on the foof side, because we also have been rainy. Usually I do a short form video for these, but I'm gonna just try and go as fast as I can. If I get too out of crazy, I will pause and come back. And then this is the blush. These are dupes for the Charlotte Tilbury ones. And honestly, from the things I've seen about the Charlotte Tilbury ones, I think these are better. I'm not about to fork out the money. Which I will be doing a series soon of affordable versus high-end. Like, over $100 palettes is high-end. I'm making a mess. This one is in the shade Berry Radiant, and I love it. It has a sheen to it, so I don't have to wear a highlighter if I don't want to, because it just gives you the most beautiful glow. And to me, that's balance. Cream products, they sound, in a lot of ways, they kind of sound scary sometimes, because it's like, oh, they're going to melt off of my face. I have found the opposite. Powder melts off of my face. Well, if I don't set it correctly. But cream products don't. They actually stay the way they're supposed to. Go figure. I don't know. This is from ZC Cosmetics. This is their Palace line. This is a contour bronzer color. I love it because it's not orange. So I don't get an Oompa Loompa face. But I get that bronzed look that I need. I need that color back in my face. And I really like it. This is in the shade Warm Gold. But it's warm, but it's not orange. So that's why I like it. And just because it is wintertime does not mean that we have to look like we have not been kissed by the sun. I'm looking, I'll use this one, I guess. I need to move my tablet out of the way. I had my tablet here so that I could read the description and the words. Now, do your own contour for your nose and your face, right? Everybody's face is different. Your face is not shaped like my face. So when I contour, I want to elongate my face. So that's what I do. I elongate my face. And my nose doesn't need a whole lot of contouring and whatnot. So I just barely do it. I grabbed the wrong thing. I need an eyebrow brush. And then for my eyebrows, I really don't do a whole lot because I have dark enough eyebrows. Thank the Lord I did not follow in my mom's footsteps on that one. My mom, snitching on her, she goes out to the car, right? Because daylight is the best way to do your eyebrows and find any stray hairs. Which I do this on occasion when I need to thin them out and whatnot. Because they get unruly. They do. But my mom is a child of the 70s, the 60s and the 70s. So, when she does her eyebrows, she tweezed them off, basically. I mean, not completely, but she grew up in an era where thinner was better. Whereas nowadays, it's your natural eyes are better, which is true. This is the Hourglass. By the way, this was the Beauty Creations eyebrow definer powder book. I love this thing. It has every shade, cool, warm, you could ever want. And I use, depending on how my eyebrows, I go from here to here to here, and I mix them together. And I create my own shade because everybody's face is different. If you don't think you're going to use an eyebrow palette, you would be surprised. I didn't think I would. And I surely do. Okay. So now I'm going to go in with this. This is last year's palette, and I did the custom because I wanted this. I did it on the Hourglass page, and so this is just the ambient. I want to say this is the medium, and I put it in the light palette, which if you go to their website, you can do. They have the customize option. Normally, their blushes you really have to build up. So I use a denser brush, but there we go, balance. And then, why did I close it? I love the ambient powders. So I go in with this one and this one for my under eyes and to brighten my face. Because they're not heavy powders, which is nice. And I use a little brush. The brush that I really love has an angle. It's this size, but it has an angled end like this, and it works perfectly. But easy dirty. So we use what we got. So you just kind of balance your face out, and it works really, really nicely. And you can use the highlighter in there, but it's a little gold for my taste. So I'm going to dig out a palette, dig out a highlighter, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we're going to go in with the ColourPop Super Shock. As you can tell, I like this one. It's a good one. This is in Flexitarian. This is a great, just beautiful highlighter without being, it looks like it'd be in your face, but she really isn't. She just kind of melds into the skin, right? You don't end up with a weird cast, but you got the bling that you want. And this side never gets the light like the other side, so I can never tell how it looks. But see, it's about balance. You still need the light, but we're not doing in your face. Otherwise I would have gone in with Spellbound, which is my absolute favorite highlighter of all. I have to put it away or I will use it all. Like, I've already gone through 2 of them, so that should tell you something. Okay, so we're gonna go in with some primer. I'm just gonna use the Clean Canvas from Gerard Cosmetics in medium, and then we're gonna go in with one of the most beautiful palettes that I have yet to use and am so insanely grateful for. I know I powdered this already, and I've even put concealer there, but she was looking a little purple. So I'm gonna go in and cover that up. That's why I love this. It's a gel base, so it doesn't pill if you've already powdered. Great stuff. And there's a gazillion codes out there. You can figure out which one to use. I think Just Ann has one. Rich Lux has one. So Hot Mess Mama has one. There's several. Anyway, I'm going in with the Nomad Pacific Northwest. And if you guys know, I live in the Pacific Northwest, in the heart of it, right? Smack dab in the middle. I know exactly where this was taken. I've been there. There's the most gorgeous mountain on the planet, if you ask me. That's me. I grew up having a picture window of that every morning. There she is. These are 2 pictures, by the way, because no, this is the ocean, this is the mountain. Anyway, and then here it is, the lovely Felicia from Nomad Cosmetics. Her and I got to yakking one night, and then next thing I know, she says, I'm going to gift you this. And I was like, no. She said, yes, I want to. So she did. I'm not complaining. I'm saying thank you 1,000 times over. So we are going to do a balanced look, right? So that means we're going to just kind of be boring in a lot of senses. I'm going to go in with Foggy Forest, Perfect Pinot, and then I'm going to pick either Salmon Run, Coffee Paradise, or Cascadia. And that is how you pronounce those words, just so you know. Like Multnomah Falls. Anyway, so this is balance. I'm just going to use this Foggy Forest and use that as my transition. To me, balance is the boring everyday looks, right? Because when you do the fun, bold looks, while I will go out in public in those, no problem, without question, because that's me, that's my creative expression. Most people won't. Most people will only go out in just a very simple, balanced, everyday look. And that is okay. And I do that too. So don't think that I'm always bold and in your face, because I'm not. Makeup wise. Okay. So this is just a Tetris brush. That was an AOA brush, by the way. High Def E103. AOA makes some great brushes. Okay, now I'm going to go into the Perfect Pinot. And that is going to be these colors. Bailey and Rowan are going absolutely bonkers on the porch. I have no idea why. And this is just to kind of bring depth and balance. Right, there we go. Would help if I actually picked some up on my brush. This looks crazy because it's a trust the process. It's about blending. It really is. Because I didn't add anything to this brush. I wanted a big brush for blending, right? So that blends it right out. That's the whole point. I'll be right back. Okay, here's my balance. I decided since it's a holiday, I'll go with the red lip. And I went in with the MAC Red Rock lip and blotted it out a lot because I didn't want it to be super bold because it's about balance. So, here you go. It's a nice holiday or date night look, but balanced. At least in my opinion. That's how I look at it. Go check out all the ladies in the playlist, linked and listed down below. I hope you guys all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I love you guys so, so, so much. Please remember to watch them all the way through because we all work really hard on them. So, blessings to you all. I love you guys so, so much, and I will see you guys later. Bye.